So this was what we covered in week 1. So we went through toning large muscle groups. So you've got your thighs and your bum. We want to do that because we burn a lot more energy off when the muscles are toned. So if you tone the large muscle groups, you're burning more energy off, which means you're burning more calories off. Okay, we also talked about compound moves, which means you're working more than one muscle in your body at the same time, and you can really feel the difference when you do that. You can feel your heart rate going up, you're getting a bit breathless, and it gets the blood flow to more areas of the body, so it pushes your cardiovascular system, gets you fitter, burns all the calories off. And if you've only got a short space of time to do your workout, these compound moves then will really give you a good workout and working everywhere and really economical with time. So to start off with, we do the same old boring squats. Okay, so a nice squat, feet under the shoulders. I'll do it to the side, weight back in the heels as if you're going to sit on a chair, chest up. So if you look up, it keeps your chest up so you're not bending, and you sit yourself down, keeping the knees back behind the toes, and as you come, push back up, little push up through the hips. So you sit back down, come back up, and you get your squats. Okay. So you can have a little pause on that and do a few more if you want to, or you can follow along with one of the workouts. Okay, now if you want to add in a little bit more muscles, a little bit more, so we get any weights if you've got some weights, or you can have some bottles and you can put some water in, or sand, make them a little bit heavier, and we'll do a squat to a press. So we take the dumbbells here, sit back down, and then push it back up. Sit back down, push back up. Breathe in on the way down, blow the air out on the way back up. So if you want to carry on and do a few more, a little pause on the video. And if you want to, then we're going to take it up to the top corner. So as you push over there, you see the hip follows and that foot goes onto the toe. So we squat, reach across the top. So you're incorporating those arm muscles, shoulders, all down your middle there. So as you go down, push, you feel your middle working as well. Always good. Get that middle tight, tummy in, back straight, and push over to the top. So okay, you can do your squats with a bicep curl, or if you feel comfortable down, and then curl, whichever way you feel more comfortable. And you could go down, do a lateral raise, keep your elbows soft, getting the shoulders, and triceps, tucking the elbows facing the front, push up, like there. So if you do a squat while holding the weights above your head, watch out if you've got high blood pressure. You hold weights above your head and push your blood pressure up. So you're pushing that blood to all those different muscles, top to bottom. Get you breathing a little bit heavier. So I've got a nice little one you can do from your chair. So, if you want to work that thigh and that bum a little bit more, sit on a chair, pop one foot forwards, and you go to stand up. Give it a little hip, push, sit back down, stand back up. And I tell you, do a few of these, you will feel those muscles working. Okay, we'll switch sides. Obviously, on these moves, do what you feel comfortable to do. If you're in any pain, then stop. Okay? Even if you practice your squats, you can practice with the chair, sticking your bum back on that chair and coming back up. Okay, we have the old side lunge. Feet right out, nice and wide. Toes slightly out. And then you go over to the side. So you stick your bum to the back, knee back behind the toe. So if you go to the side, you'll see the bum goes back, chest up, and we push back to the top. So you take it over, push back up. Feel the inner thigh stretching, push to the top. And then we turn toes out, knees out, chest up, sit back down into a plie, right down the inner thigh. You can hold some weights when you do this. You can do other muscle groups when you do this. And then we go to the side, push back up. It's really getting those thighs and bum working. Plie, you can add in a little lift of the heel as you go down. So you can follow along. Some of my workouts, I've got all these on if you want to, or you can make your own up. Write some of these down, follow a little plan. Okay, lunges. Now the easier, you've got forward lunge and back lunge. It's easy to go back because your body weight stays where it is. You just step back, drop the back knee down. To where you're comfortable to go, watch the knees, front knee, behind the toe, bring it back in. Drop it back down, bring it back in. Okay, front lunge, step forwards, front knee, behind the toe, push back up with the heel as you come back up. I'll do it the better way. Front lunge, push back up. Your body moves, so it's a little bit tougher because you're changing that body weight. And then what you can do is front and back. So you take one side, front, tap, drop it to the back, tap, front, tap, back. So do a few on that side, and then do a few on the other side. So you can keep pressing pause on this if you want to. Up tall, I wobbled. Brilliant. Okay, some more for the bottom. Really good for strengthening the lower back as well. Standing up, holding on to the counter or a chair, table, and just taking the legs straight back. You feel like the lower back, the hip, in the glutes, straight leg back. Okay, we can take out to the side. This side, really important. We'll run through this on another week a bit more. Balancing. Then the main muscle, gluteus maximus, and then the medius and minus. You need to get those other muscles working as well. I'll swap sides, just do a few on the other side. Keep you balanced. And we get them out to the side. And if you want to, turn around and place it a little bit lower down. What happens is, if you take that leg back up now, you'll feel that in a slightly different position. It's a little bit lower down and deeper into the bottom. To turn that bottom up. Okay. Again, you can do more than this. I'm just showing. Now, if you're at home, and you've got your couch, I'm going to try and replicate the couch using these two chairs. And you've got your arms, sit in front of your couch, put your arms back on the couch, and what you do is then raise those hips up. Squeezing that bottom up to the top, or you can do little pulses up the top then as well. And you can actually add a little bit of weight on there if you want to. I take no responsibility if you fall off, thank you. Okay, that gets your bottom, your hamstrings working really well. Okay, so week one, we ran through different type of workouts as well. Hopefully you remember, you've got to keep changing it around basically. Don't just sit and do a nice little gentle exercise. It's really good for you to have those long walks and nice steady state cardio. But we spoke about HIIT training, interval training, getting the heart rate up and down, up, boosting the metabolism, burning more calories off afterwards for a longer time afterwards. Mixed intervals, love cardio and toning. Do a bit of cardio, get a bit of heart rate up in between, a bit of marching, up to you. I say there's videos on my YouTube channel, Carolyn Liverpool Happiness, if you're looking for stuff. Join my Facebook group, Follow Along Fitness. I can send you all a link if you need that, but that's got all sorts of different workouts on there to follow as well. Okay, so first week we large muscle groups, get the thighs and the bum toned, compound moves, working more muscles at the same time, getting that heart rate up, and popping intervals in as well. Really pushes your fitness level up, burns more calories off. I hope this was helpful, and thank you very much for joining me.